1950 meters. Head-on shot. And away they go from that 1950 meter marker. Very untidy beginning. Couple of runners slow to stride. One of those was Striking Storm. So too, I'm Alona, present and correct, all slow out the machine. Nick Jagger, first one to respond, straight away, pricks his ears and goes to the head of affairs, a length and a tail. Smart Top and Tipuana Jet right there, second and third. Sonar Signal, Friend of Freedom's back in fifth position, 4 lengths off a good even tempo. 2 lengths away, we find Pulgalvan Star. Big Thrash to the inside, and Lord Rose's mid-division, Striking Storm. A length away, Imperial Jet, as they sort themselves into racing order, 9-10 lengths off them. Grab the Rafters, present and correct. I'm Alona is the trailer, racing 13 lengths first to last. Going down towards the final 1,000 meters, and Nick Jagger takes control, has the lead by just under 2 lengths. Smart Top, the blue cap, showing his head up in second. Tipuana Jet. Sonar Signals a length away, and Friend of Freedom just bides his time, 4 lengths off them. Now a breakaway of 3 lengths to Pulgalvan Star, has the shadow roll. Big Thrash to the inside, the all-pink silks of Lord Rose. A patient ride with 9 lengths to make up. Reminders for Striking Storm. Got 10 lengths to go, losing a couple of positions and lengths to the inside. Imperial Jet next line. Top of the lane with just on 500 to go, and Nick Jagger makes his way for home by a length and a half. Tipuana Jet. Smart Top to the outside, now starts to feel the pressure, but Nick Jagger continues to gallop at the 300 meter marker. Tipuana Jet, Friend of Freedom, tries to come out the pack at the 250 meter marker. Nick Jagger now pressurized. Friend of Freedom, Tipuana Jet's along the inside. 150 to go, and Tipuana Jet's gone on. Here comes Friend of Freedom to have the last say though, and Friend of Freedom and Stuart Randolph power on home. Tipuana Jet second, Nick Jagger, Pulgalvan Star, and then came Big Thrash. Here comes Friend of Freedom, the 4-year-old son of Slew the Red. Well done to the Des Egdes stable. And Stuart Randolph, ridden to perfection, just waited, bided his time. And Friend of Freedom started to pick up the gallop inside the 200 from Tipuana Jet, who looked to make his winning run. But Friend of Freedom just gets geared down. They pose for the camera the last 30 meters. And this is a good victory. 15th time at the track. Last time out really came with a late flourish over the 2000. That was at Grable. In fact, his last 4 runs have been at Grable. And today's happy hunting ground is the Scottsville circuit. Tipuana Jet, who moved up menacingly, hit the front. A likely winner, gets outrun in the latter stages after that lengthy absence. Nick Jagger given every chance from the front. And then came Pulgalvan Star. 300 to go. Nick Jagger, Tipuana Jet moved up, and Friend of Freedom was just biding his time. Stuart Randolph now gives him a couple of reminders, and that gets his mind on the job at hand. And Friend of Freedom for Mr. Bridgelull kicks into overdrive the last furlong, and then just secures the victory. And Stuart Randolph now just poses for the pictures as they go to the winning post. Back to the studio.